In this video, I will show you how to find the area of a surface generated by a piece of a function on a given interval. The formula that we're going to use is the following. We're going to integrate from a to b the following expression: 2 pi f of x times the square root of 1 plus derivative of f squared dx. And this formula will give us the surface area of the solid created by revolving the piece of f of x between a and b around the x-axis. To set this up, we have to first find the derivative of the function, which is 1 over 2 times square root 1 minus x times negative 1. Then we have to square this, so we get 1 over 4 1 minus x. Then we have to add 1, so we get 1 plus 1 over 4 times 1 minus x, which is equal to combining two fractions using the common denominator. We get this, so this is the expression, and the integral that we have to find is the following: from 0 to 1/2, 2 pi can be written outside. The function itself is square root of 1 minus x, and here inside of the radical we have 5 minus 4x divided by 4 times 1 minus x dx. This 4 can be factored out of the radical, out of the integral, as 1/2, so we don't have 2 anymore, we just have pi in the front. And the integral is from 0 to 1/2, and square root of 1 minus x is reduced. Since x is not equal to 1, 1 is outside of the integral of interval of integration, so we can reduce by square root of 1 minus x and just integrate this function. So we can do this by substitution. So let t be equal to 5 minus 4x, then dt is equal to minus 4 dx, meaning dx is equal to negative 1 4 dt, and the new limits of integration will be when x equals 0, t is equal to 5, when x equals 1/2, t equals 3. So we get the following integral: pi from 5 to 3 square root of t times negative 1/4 dt. So we can take the negative 1/4 outside and at the same time change the limits of integration. Switch the upper and lower limit to get the following. And the derivative of square root of t is t to the power 3/2 divided by 3 times 2, and we evaluate it from 3 to 5. So plugging in 3 and 5 into the antiderivative, we get the following result. We have square root of 125 minus square root of 27, which is 5 pi radical 5 over 6 minus pi radical 3 over 2.